Good evening and welcome to Midnight Movie Club. In tonight's video I want to touch base with the Monsterverse once again. It has been some time since we last spoke about it, and there are some things over on the Monarch Science website that are very intriguing. So for a while there on Monarch Sciences, Godzilla had disappeared, but now has reappeared off the shores of Japan this time, more specifically Tokyo. We are now under a week away from Tokyo Comic Con, so my guess would be that Godzilla is there for that, just like Godzilla was off San Diego for San Diego Comic Con earlier this year. Fingers crossed we will be hit with some brand new footage, or even a new trailer, or at the very least a tease of something. But what I really want to chat about in tonight's video are the Monarch outposts around the globe that are classified. Now, the only outposts we can get information on are the Isla de Mona, Antarctica and Yannon Rainforest outposts, who we know are home to Rodan, Ghidorah and Mothra, all of whom will be featuring in next year's King of the Monsters. But as you can see on Monarch Sciences, there are many more outposts we cannot get any information on dotted around the globe in places such as Australia, Thailand, Sudan, and what I believe to be Saudi Arabia. It's hard to make out precisely where some of them are on the Monarch map, but I think that's it. But the one I want to talk about tonight is the Monarch classified outpost in Scotland. Now, of course, Scotland being where I was born and raised, seeing this one instantly piqued my attention. But what really caught my eye and sent my head into frenzy is that Scotland is home to one of the world's most famous myths, the Loch Ness Monster, also known as Nessie. I'm here tonight to tell you that I believe that the Loch Ness Monster one day will be part of the Monsterverse. Now, being Scottish and a big fan of Nessie is not the only evidence I have to present tonight. There is something else. In 1998, Godzilla the series aired for the first time and had a decent run into the early 2000s. I bloody loved this show. It followed the 1995 Godzilla film and the Babyzilla that survived the events of that film. This Godzilla travelled the globe with a team by the name of Heat, fighting all sorts of mutated creatures and monsters. Now, a lot of weird shit showed up in the show, including aliens, strange machines and even plant monsters. Every one of them Godzilla would fight. It was great. But one of my favourite episodes was called Deadlock, and this episode involved, you guessed it, the Loch Ness Monster. Now, in the show they found Nessie was a member of the mosasaur species that survived living their lives in the depths of Loch Ness, and Nessie only came to the surface every 20 years to mate. She and her species lived in peace and harmony within the loch until one day a scientist kidnapped her baby. This sent Nessie on the aggressive and she started to attack the scientist's research base. This was around the same time when Team Heat arrived with Godzilla. Godzilla then battled with Nessie both on land, in the water and even underwater. It was pretty epic. It wasn't until Godzilla discovered that Nessie was only trying to get her baby back that they teamed up and rescued her young. Reunited, Nessie and her baby headed off, parting ways with Godzilla and the Heat team. So both the Loch Ness Monster and Godzilla started off as enemies but ended up allies, as it was Godzilla who in the end set her baby free. So there you have it, my best piece of evidence. The Loch Ness Monster and Godzilla have went toe to toe before, and now on Monarch Sciences we learn that they have a new classified outpost in Scotland. I'm sure these outposts will become declassified in the future for future films. It would just be insane to see my favourite movie monster of all time, Godzilla, go up against my favourite mythological creature of all time, Nessie, in a live action film. That would be incredible. But this really got me thinking, what other mythological creatures could be here at these classified outposts around the world, which could become kaiju in future films? So I want you all to let me know in the comments below if your country is on the Monarch Sciences site with an outpost, and if so, what kaiju do you believe they could be studying there? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please drop it a like, and if you want more content from myself, then just subscribe to join the club. As always, thank you very much for watching, and good night.